Hey everybody, I'm here today to do a review of these shoes right here. These are actually the Nike Air Zoom Pegasus 37 women's shoes, and I'll be reviewing them in this video. Now they're stylish and comfortable, and I want to go over the features and functions of the shoes, as well as my personal opinion on the shoes in this video. Now just to be clear, these are my wife's shoes, they're not my shoes, okay? So I'll be telling you about what I think about them in terms of how they look, how they feel, how they react when I press on them, but the opinions of wearing them are coming from my wife. She told me how she felt wearing them, and I'm gonna relay those opinions to you, okay? So it's a combination of myself and my wife, so you can go ahead and thank her in the comments. Just shout out a thank you to my wife in the comments. She will truly appreciate it because she dedicated some time to making this video as well by giving me her own opinion on the shoes. Let's get right into the video. So first and foremost, let's look at the actual shoes themselves. The coloration is absolutely fantastic. You can see they have this sort of like rosé type of color. I believe rosé is in the color code if I remember properly. I have the box over here to the side. It actually says champagne and barely rose white. So like I said, not rosé. I apologize about that, but it says champagne and barely rose white, okay? So as you can see, we have a little bit of a champagne color over here, a little bit of a barely rose white. They just look fantastic. You know, they're very much colored to the point where you're gonna like how they look, but they're not gonna stand out. Some shoes are meant to just stand out. These are meant to blend in but look very stylish, okay? I also like the little accent of the coloration here. Instead of getting a complete white gum sole, you have the coloration over here, which is really good, and it fades to nothing over there. I also like the colored laces that match the shoes themselves. Absolutely fantastic. Now, one thing that I love about these shoes that my wife says that she really enjoys as well is the actual mesh on the front top here is very thick. Now, when I have knit shoes, they last me, I wear them every day, usually my running shoes. They last me like 2 months, and then there's a little bit of a hole where my big toe is. And then I gotta use them for, you know, yard shoes. So shoes that when I'm doing outside work around the house and renovation shoes and stuff like that, okay? So, you know, when I'm doing any sort of work, I wear those shoes. Now these ones, I'm gonna guess are gonna last a lot longer. Just listen to this. You can hear that it's actually, there's a thick layer on top. So you still get that breathable pattern because you can see if I put my finger in here, you can probably see right through there. It's actually, you can just see right through there. It's meshed enough that you're gonna get breathability, but it's also thick enough that they're just not just gonna tear up. It's gonna take much longer to get a toe coming through one of these, in my opinion, okay? I also like the fact that you get these nice thick lace holders. Instead of just having a little hole in the edge of the shoe, that tends to rip and expand over time. You have these really thick lace holders over here, which means that you can really tighten these up nice and tightly, and these are not going to rip or they're not going to expand. They're absolutely solid. So the build quality of these shoes is fantastic. Now when I go and I feel underneath here, you have this gap right here, which is great in terms of keeping the shoes clean because they're not going to stick to everything. They're going to be able to repel a lot of the water through this channel right here, these channels, which is fantastic if you are using them for running and it's maybe in a situation where you know you're running outside instead of on a treadmill, there's a puddle or something, or you know, like whenever you're running outside, you're going to want to repel pebbles and tiny little rocks and water, and that's going to do a great job through these channels over here. It feels thick enough that you're getting a good amount of support, but also flexible enough that your foot is not going to hurt, because you can see the outside is quite sturdy, the inside is flexible, which means that you're actually going to be able to get some flexibility, which will prevent your feet from being in pain, okay? And you're getting a good amount of grip. If you see right here, you have all this traction. It's almost like a miniature version of cleats, but very soft as well. So, you know, you're just going to get an overall great shoe for running, whether it's indoor or outdoor, for training in general, not just running, whether it's indoor or outdoor. You have the Nike symbol blending in like that. It just looks absolutely fantastic. And my wife's opinion on the shoe is that they feel fantastic. She's worn these a few times, not many times, but a few times, and they felt great. No pain at all. You know that when you first wear your pair of shoes, your new pair of shoes at the beginning, you get a little bit of pain. No pain at all. She's trained in them a little bit. they're absolutely fantastic. She's only done indoor training, which is why they look very, very clean, just so it's clear. I'm still trained in our basement with them, but they've done a great job at supporting her foot, her ankle, her arch, and under her foot, like on the sole of her foot and everything. She's very happy with them. And I got them for her as a gift, so if she's happy and I got them for her as a gift, then that's an added bonus for me. You know, if I make my wife happy, then I'm a happy camper as well. So just throwing that out there. She's happy with the shoes, and I got them for her as a gift, so everybody's happy. That's a good thing. Okay, that's basically it. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment, and of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.